Well, if you watch my videos, you may have seen I put out a video around Thanksgiving of 2015 about the waiter problems that I was having at the time. Um, my waiters were really leaky, and it had been less than 2 years, and I was complaining about it, complaining about the Cabela's waiter policy. So one hunt just got too bad, and I was just so wet and cold that I went out and bought a new pair of waders. But I didn't go to Cabela's because they had changed their policy. I went to Rogers instead. I went to Rogers Sporting Goods and I bought a pair of $159 waders, and I'll show you those waders right up here. It's the Tough Man series waders, and I purchased those for about $159, which is a good deal. I was happy with the price. I wore those waders for I think 8 hunts through December and January. And the last time I didn't know they had a leak in them. I took them out for the video I did, Clays in the Flood, and they have a hole in them. I can't find the hole, I can't find the puncture. I'm assuming it's an inseam. It's up in the upper leg area, and I'm assuming it's an inseam problem. So I'm going to be calling Rogers Sporting Goods, and I'm going to be discussing this with them. Waders that cost me $160 should last more than 8 hunts. If I do something to damage the waders, if I'm trying to go over a barbed wire fence or something like that and I rip through them, I can understand that. But if I cannot find the puncture anywhere and it appears to be an inseam or a seam problem, which most of these waders have, I've got some problems with 8 hunts and them not returning it. Now, here are the Rogers policy for returns. I'll put those up there. And they clearly say that once you take the waders out of the store, they're not going to return them for any kind of punctures or tears. But the point I'm going to be making with them on the phone is this is not a puncture or a tear. This is an inseam problem. This is a seam problem where the seams are coming apart. And so I'm going to make this phone call and we're going to see if they'll return it. I really hope that they're willing to return these waders, because I don't want to be buying a pair of waders once every 8 hunts, paying $160 to $300 depending on where I go. I need these waders to last me a couple of years, and they need to stand behind their product. It's just ridiculous that these waders are just continuing to come apart. So I'm going to make this phone call to Rogers, and we're going to see how that goes. Well, I just got off the phone with Rogers, and I am both extremely frustrated and extremely happy. I'm frustrated because the whole point of this video was I was going to call them on the phone, put it on speaker, and let you guys listen when I talk to Rogers. I was on the phone for probably 20 to 30 minutes, had the videotape recording the whole time, put it on my computer and watched it, and apparently I had the microphone turned off. There was no audio at all. So I'm not happy about that. So I wanted to get that on and show it to you. But here's the good thing. I talked to Rogers for, like I said, 20 to 30 minutes, talked about 3 different people, and they are, with no questions asked, no problems at all. They are going to return and refund my waders. In fact, in a little bit, I'm going to be driving over to Rogers, giving them the old pair, and they're going to give me a brand new one. Not once did they even talk about their return policy or question me at all. The customer service was as good as I could possibly have asked it to be. So, in fact, I love Rogers. I've switched over from Cabela's. I used to really love Cabela's, and their prices went up, their customer policies went down, and so I'm switching over to Rogers. In fact, I'm gonna try to make all of my waterfowl and fishing purchases from them if I can. They've got online you can purchase, and it's shipped right to your house. Their customer service is great. So I could not be happier with Rogers right now. I was really afraid I was going to have to pay, and they were going to tell me I couldn't return those. But like I said, the customer service was fantastic. I couldn't have asked for any more. So this has all turned out exactly how I wanted it to. I wore those waders for 8 hunts. They popped a hole, and now Rogers is making it good. So I can't really fault them on these waders, this is one pair of waders from them. So I'll get this next pair, and I'll see how they go. They may last me a couple years. So I'm certainly not trying to say Rogers doesn't have quality merchandise. It's just this pair of waders had an issue. So I'm going to go back and get another one. So I may just actually take the video camera with me and show you a little bit inside Rogers, now that I'm officially their #1 fan, because I love Rogers at this point. I'm thrilled with it. I didn't want to pay another $200. Rogers, and I'm going to return these waders, and hopefully everything will go as planned. I'll walk out of here with a new pair, so let's go on in. Rogers with Marin, and we brought in our waders, and they returned them with no problem at all. So I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me, and the customer service has been great. So everyone, come on into Rogers, and they'll take care of you here. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So anyway, that's that. Hey, please remember, leave comments down below so that I can interact with you guys, and subscribe for more updated videos. And hope you guys have a good time with your outdoor adventures, because I know if you're watching this channel, you're probably going on a lot of outdoor adventures yourself. So